Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are joining us from. Welcome to a profound exploration that could fundamentally shift how you approach the leadership, success, and the personal well being. Today, we are diving into a concept that seems almost counterintuitive in our modern driven world, which is the zero desire executive, and why letting go to the ultimate power move, and our guide on this journey, this timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, specifically chapter 2 and verse 55. We live in a society that constantly tell us more is better, more growth, more market share, more influence, more wealth, more accolades. As leader, particularly at the C-suite level, we are conditioned to believe that an insatiable ambition, a relentless hunger for the next big win, is the very engine of progress. We strive, we strategize, we sacrifice, often at the cost of our own peace, our relationships, and sometimes even our ethical compass. But if I told you that the key to greater power, more sustainable success, and unshakable resilience lies not in chasing but in letting go? What if the true strength comes from within, independent of the external outcome? This isn't some new age philosophy devoid of practical application. This is ancient, battle tested wisdom presented to a warrior on the brink of despair, now recontextualized for the modern executive navigating the corporate battlefield. Let's look at the core of our discussion today, which is Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 55, which says, within quotes, when one is in a divine consciousness, one gives up all desires arising from the mind and finds satisfaction in the self alone. This powerful verse, spoken by Bhagwan Krishna to Arjun on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, defines a person of steady wisdom. What is their defining characteristics? They have given up desire arising from the mind and found satisfaction within the self alone. Now, before you think this sounds like a call to quit your job, abandon your goals, and meditate in a cave, let's clarify. This isn't about becoming passive or abandoning ambition. It's about a fundamental shift in your relationship with the ambition and desire. For the zero desire executive, zero desire doesn't mean zero goal or zero drive. It means zero attachment to the outcome of the goals. It means freedom from the emotional roller coaster that comes with chasing external validation, quarterly reports, or competitor metrics. Think about it. How many sleepless nights have you spent agonizing over deals that didn't close, didn't materialize? How much stress you have endured over the market downturn, feeling your self-worth plummet with this stock price? How often do you find yourself constantly moving the goalpost, never truly satisfied, always seeking the next big thing even after a monumental achievement? This relentless pursuit fueled by desire creates a fragile foundation for leadership. Your happiness, your confidence, your sense of success become entirely dependent on the external factors largely outside your control. The Gita offers an alternative, emotional sovereignty. When you find satisfaction in the self alone, you become unshakable. Your internal state is no longer dictated by the stock market, competitors' move, or even the immediate success or failure of the project. You operate from a place of intrinsic clarity and strength. Now, let us explore what this looks like in the modern boardroom. First is unbiased decision making. When you are free from the personal desire for a specific outcome, whether it's the prestige of a big acquisition or the fear of perceived failure, your decisions become clearer, more objective. You can analyze situations with less ego and more strategic insight. You make choices based on what is truly best for the organization and not that inflates your personal resume. Number two, resilience in adversity. Setbacks are inevitable. Market crashes, product failure, PR disasters. These are part of the leadership journey. For the executive driven by external desires, these events can be devastating, leading to burnout, depression, or even unethical shortcuts. The zero desire executive, however, can face these challenges without equanimity. They acknowledge the situation, learn from it, and pivot without their core sense of self being shattered. Their satisfaction doesn't come from success but from their effort and integrity. Number three, authentic leadership. Employees can sense insincerity. A leader constantly chasing the next metrics or applause isn't truly connecting. A zero desire executive leads from a place of deep authenticity. Their actions are aligned with their values, not just external rewards. This builds trust, fosters loyalty, and inspires teams to perform at their best, not out of fear, but out of shared purpose. Number four, sustainable well being. The relentless grind of the modern leadership often leads to burnout. By detaching from the emotional highs and lows of desire, leaders can cultivate a profound sense of inner peace. This doesn't mean becoming complacent. It means channeling your energy into effective action without the coercive internal friction of anxiety and attachment. You become more present, more focused, and ultimately more energized for a long haul. So, how do we as modern executives begin to cultivate this zero desire mindset? It's a journey, not a destination, but here are few starting points. Practice self-awareness. Begin to observe your desires. When you feel that the urge for more or the sting of disappointment, pause, ask yourself, is this serving me well? Is my happiness truly dependent on this external factor? Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Channel your energy into executing and your responsibility with excellence. Do your duty, within quotes, dharma, with dedication, but practice releasing attachment to the specific result. As Gita also teaches, you have right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. Cultivate gratitude. Regularly acknowledge what you already have and what you have already achieved. This shifts your focus from what is lacking to what's abundant, fostering a satisfaction within. Mindful pauses. Incorporate short moments of mindful, throughout your day. Even 60 seconds of focused breathing can help you reconnect with your inner self, independent of your to-do list. The zero desire executive is not an executive without an ambition. It's an executive whose ambition is purified. An executive who understood that the true power isn't about control over the external world, but mastery over the internal ones. It's about finding that deep, unwavering satisfaction in the self alone, so that every action you take comes from a place of strength, clarity, and the genuine purpose. This action-based wisdom coming from the ancient script delivered 7,000 years ago remains profoundly relevant. In a world of constant flux, it offers an anchor. In a world of relentless striving, it offers a sustainable peace. Embrace the wisdom of Gita, chapter 2, verse 55. Discover why letting go is truly an ultimate power, is a power move for the modern leader. So, friends, what do you think about this? Please do let me know in your comments below. Thank you for joining live, and I hope this exploration inspires you to look inwards and unleash a new kind of power in your leadership journey. Catch you in the next one.